First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I say, here at Kajun Roots Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
You got the dollars? You got the dollars? See the special man on YouTube. He's got it all.
I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
I say. This is Johnny's, the place that'll let you have it with no problem.
Let him have it.
Johnny has a sale right now. I say. This is Johnny's place. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Here at Kajun Roots Reseller, you give us the offer.
You got the dollars. You got the offer. Well, let him have it with no problem. Let him have it.
You got it.
I am looking for some jewelry. End of line.
Do you have any credit?
No, I was recently involved in a divorce. End of line. Look, I'm not one of those maybe it's Maybelline gals, okay? I just want to go out on the town with Sheila and accessorize some.
See, special man.
I don't know about you, but this Joe girl is going to Johnny's place. Check out Kajun Roots Reseller. Right now. I say. Go see the special man and tell him the Doe girl sent you.
Hello, and good morning on this Thursday morning. I think my camera is a little too high. I've been moving stuff around, and I did it too high. All right, let's see who's first in the chat this morning. I woke up this morning. It was 33 degrees, and now it's currently 30 degrees here in Massachusetts. First in the chat was Jeffrey. Hello, good morning and welcome. And little Debbie. Hello, good morning and welcome. And there's Toochman's first, and it's up on his channel, his first video that he's ever done on his channel. Check it out. Show him some love and support. And Forrest, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And Jennifer, hello, good morning and welcome. I'm already dropping those links. Check them out. Karaoke last night, Tuesday. I didn't watch it. I sure didn't. Not this time. Yes, this first week is flying by. Tomorrow's already TGIF. Stacy, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And Andrew, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing, sir? And there's Galemos. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are y'all doing this morning? As of this morning, I did not see anyone with birthdays today, so we won't be going over the calendar on Thursdays because, again, we do Poshmark, question and answers. Wildflower, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And I have to say my progress. I'm on day 3 of rearranging the eBay office. And I've gotten a lot accomplished already today. And I'll be keeping on doing it until it's completed. And I am videoing it as I go. And I tell you one thing, that's going to make for a good video, y'all. I can't wait to put that one together. Lord Jesus. Anywho, if you happen to have any questions and you're thinking about getting on Posh and you just haven't done that yet, but yet you're thinking about it and it's a new year and you're thinking about getting on another platform and you want to be on Posh and you have those questions to get you started and get you over that hump of, yeah, I'll do it. Well, you've come to the right place, because if you have any question and answers, you are going to get them answered today with none other than the queen of Posh herself, Miss Glamour's Closet.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Johnny.
Good morning. And her information is in the description bar below, including her Instagram, her email, her YouTube channel, and her Posh Closet. So definitely check it out. Jennifer has been dropping those links in the chat, so y'all please check those channels out and make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you hit the notifications to all. Make sure you do watch those videos, leave those comments, and also share it out. It all helps the channel. So Glamours, I'm not seeing anyone new, but in case somebody comes back and re-watches the video or misses the beginning, tell everybody about your channel, promote your channel, as well as a little bit about yourself and what's going on your Posh Closet.
Okay. Hi, good morning. My name is Dana, and I am Glamour from Glamour's Closet. All my favorite people call me Glamour, and you can too. I have a show on YouTube. I do a live brunch every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Central. That's 11 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Mountain, 8 a.m. Pacific, 4 a.m. if you're in Hawaii, 2 a.m. the following morning if you're in Australia. I think that crosses the prime timeline thing. And 4 in the afternoon if you're in Great Britain having tea. You can have some glamours with your tea. We do a live show every Sunday, and we just talk about reselling. We talk about sort of the world of reselling and what's going on in the news, what's going on with the news of fashion, what's going on with the news of shipping, what's going on internationally, and just really kind of nail those things down. Plus, we do talk a little bit about, I have sweets for the sweetest. We like to give compliments whenever we can and give shouts out to all of our friends. And then we also have maybe a little bit of a salty treat each week. Just those things that make us a little bit salty. So I hope you can join us on Sundays. I will be on Kajun Roots Reseller on his Posh Live show at 6 to 8 p.m. Central on January the 23rd. So make sure and catch that. We're going to have a lot of fun on that one. And then this morning is my last official scheduled morning for the Posh. For Live with Kajun Roots Reseller. But he has come so far on Poshmark, guys. He can take it from here. Trust me. I think he can answer your questions just as well as I can. I'm at Glamour Shops a lot on Posh, and my Poshmark closet is mostly clothing and accessories and shoes. But I do have a few other things, and I do have both men's and ladies clothing in all range of sizes, from extra small to 3, 4XL. I've got it all. So come on by the closet and check out what I got.
All right, and again, you can always get our information in the description bar below or in the chat, because Jennifer has been dropping it in the chat. Also, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the chat, especially when it has to do with Posh. I have some updated news from myself, and this is just to let y'all know how far I've come already since the 4 months. Actually, it's going to be 5 months on the 10th that I've been doing Posh, but today makes 1 month that I've been a Posh ambassador. And I am currently with, let me get back to that, right here.
Good morning, sissy.
Hello, hey boo. Hello. I have currently with 642 listings. I've also have 2 recruits now. Someone else recently used my referral link, and I've got my second recruit from using my Posh Closet link to join Posh, and I want to thank you for whoever that is. I didn't get an information on who that was, unless I missed it somewhere in my emails, but I do need to go back and check that out. And then again, I am starting to do this year more Posh Lives. I'm also learning The last few weekends, I've been going into others on the weekends live shows, especially when they're doing sharing closets. And I've been learning how to be able to add more than just 2 items to a live share show. And so that I'll be sharing more. If you ever check out some of the channels, like today there's some more Posh parties. I've been trying to check those as well. And what I like about some of the parties that I've been going into, if you have questions, ask them. They will answer them for you. Especially, I kind of wait and see if somebody's answering questions in the chat. And when they say, you know, you're more than welcome to ask me any question, and I'll always let them know, look, I'm still new and I'm trying to learn. And I've been learning a lot by asking those questions in those closets that are asking you to ask questions. So definitely don't be afraid to do that. And some of the shows I've learned how to actually have you tag me and say I'm doing a live show and you only had 2 in the closet. You can only do 2 shares at one time. But you can also have someone tag you in their items that they would like to share, and then you get a notification, just pull it up. So that's another way you can get around that, by just only sharing 2 per closet per show. That's just, I did that webinar a couple of weeks ago with them, and that was one of my questions. Why are we only able to do 2 per share? And they said they are working on that. She did answer my question, and she said that they are working on changing that, because there are some people who are buying, and those who are doing the Posh shows want to share more for those people who are also buying in their show. So they're going to start working on that, and we should hear something as soon as they change that. But if you're in a show and somebody says add more to the closet, and you already did 2, that's the way to do it, by tagging the host in that item you want to share. Depending if it's like a theme show, you definitely want to stick with that theme. And so that's what I've been learning, and I am enjoying it. So, and I made some purchases too, and I repotched some stuff and sold it already. I love it. Taco Hug Jennifer. All right, got another doctor's appointment this. Oh, well, be careful. Nita, hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. And there's a Boo's link, y'all. Check it out. And again, if you have any questions about Posh, please feel free to ask in the chat. That's what we like to do here. And again, going forward, we'll basically do the same thing on all the shows in the morning. It's going to be basically free for all with questions and answers on any particular platform. It doesn't matter. It's just something new for the year. Glamaz needs to take care of her life and her things that she needs to do. So, and again, I thank you for always coming in and filling in as we've been doing it, and getting me started on that yet word. And I finally did the plot. And I'm enjoying, really, I am enjoying Posh. I am enjoying a lot of, I already reached 26 sales in 4 months. And I'm really enjoying it. So I've already got.
Guys, Johnny has almost 200 more active listings than I do at this point. This is how much this man lists. You are a beast. That is incredible. That's just incredible.
And also, I have shared out 2,008, and I'm looking at my stats. I'm going to share my screen because I have nothing to hide. I have shared out, and I'm a type of person, when I'm in a show, I share out everything in the tray. It's just something for the host and everybody who's got items in the tray. I've already shared out 20,837 items for people's closets. I did sell 26 items already. I've only been on Posh for 4 months. I have 2 recruits. I've shared out 159 new Poshers. That's new to Posh. If I find out you're new, I'm sharing your stuff out. I'm sharing your closet out. I'm ranked the top 15 ranked on top rated sellers for Posh. But I only have 4.9. Somebody gave me a 4.5, or instead of 5, it gave me 4 stars. Why, I don't know. But I get a lot of people that buy and don't give me any stars at all. So I think that's why that number's like it is. And of course, I do ship within a day. So that's a 0.08. If it comes in on a day that's a weekday, and if it's before 3 o'clock, it's going out the door that day. That's just the way I do it. And so, yeah, and I've done shared myself items. I've done shared over 50,000 shares as well, and 54 direct shares. So that's my stats. And then as of right now, I just made today the Posh Ambassador 2 that my goal is. I need to make 50 sales. Already I'm at 27. Just made 1 month. So I got 5 more months to become Ambassador 2, the 2 levels. So I'm continuously working hard. Again, I have to apologize. I have not listed in the last couple of days because I am rearranging my eBay store and my reselling basement to where all my quilting stuff and all my sewing machines and all my is coming out of the eBay and reselling basement, and I'm moving all my sewing stuff into the upstairs room that's a much bigger for just sewing. And so I've been working on that as well. I'm on day 3. And what's amazing is when you go through your stuff and you find out, oh my God, I put that down there and forgot all about my inventory that I've been like 3 years sitting on the sewing machine. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell, JJ? Come on now, get with the program. So I am recording every day of everything I've done and found while moving stuff. It's amazing. Vintage memories. Hello, good morning and welcome. It's all about transparency, y'all.
It is.
Danielle, hello, good morning and welcome. And Mark, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And Crazy Maze Stash, how are you doing, Mia? Hope you're feeling better. I'm hanging in there. Awesome. So yeah, is there any updates that we need to know about with Posh as far as anything that's coming up or anything we need to look for in Posh?
I did want to talk a little bit about Posh parties this morning. Poshmark has every day they have 4 sort of public parties, and they have different groups of people hosting different parties. If you want to host a party, dead easy to do it. You just ask them to do it, and they'll put you on the list. And you'll probably co-host with, like, I don't know, 8 other people or something. But if I could share my screen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I was looking at that last week and I saw there was a lot coming up, and there's different categories. So you got to also look at that category if that's the kind of stuff you have in your closet, because you have to make sure you meet that requirement.
So parties for Poshmark, if you can see on my screen where I've got my cursor over it, those are up at the top of the screen. The parties are different than Poshmark shows. Poshmark are live shows with individual or multiple sellers. Parties are designed by Poshmark to promote different specific sort of groups of things. And this morning's party at 11 a.m. will be preppy. Some mornings it's luxury, some mornings it's designer, some mornings it's streetwear, some mornings it's POC designers. So you never really know what party you're going to get. So it's always worth taking a look at the party invitations. But they have 4 parties a day, and here's how that goes. The first party is very specific. So if I click on this one, it'll say show Posh party guidelines down here. It says preppy. The first one of the day is always very specific. So it'll have like all these names listed, like Vineyard Vines and Ralph Lauren and LL Bean and things like that, things that are known to be kind of preppy brands. If I go back and I go to the second party, is a category party. So that's best in jeans party, but that would be all brands are allowed. And then it's just based on category allowed men's jeans and women's jeans. It doesn't show kids' jeans. So the theme is best in jeans party. So you can see it's a little less specific. All the brands are allowed in best in jeans. And then if I go to the third party of the day, it's another best in, and it's best in home. And usually the third party of the day will be a non-clothing party. So it'll be like home, electronics, things like that. And any category that's under the home category is allowed, and all brands are allowed. And then the fourth party of the day is the winter edit Posh party. And that's usually a lot more generic. So pretty much all categories, all brands are allowed. So you could do, for the winter edit, I mean, they've got a picture of a coat, but you could do, playing cards or antique vintage, I don't know, glassware or whatever. So it's just important to keep in mind, because this is Poshmark's way. The parties are their way of, and it's party invitations. Everybody's invited. You don't have to be an ambassador or anything like that. And party invitations are their way of drilling down and getting very specific things out to the public, and being able to share your own and share other people's stuff too. and it's their way of promoting your closet. So it's a great way to get your listing again at the top of the search engine, which is what you want. And also just to make sure that, if they give you like a category like luxury, or if they give you a category like preppy is today, it'll give you names that you can actually look for. So brands that people are looking for in these categories that have been sort of proven brands that people look for. So it's really, I think it's a good tool that Poshmark has that sort of helps you promote your closet and also learn about new brands. Garden gnomes would work for home, yeah.
Hello, Craig. Hello. Good morning. Hello and welcome. Hashtag not Glenn.
Hi, Glenn.
Hi, not Glenn. Invite the people over. That is awesome. Let's see. No, you need large cats and feathers. Okay. What's up, Patrick? Hello, good morning and welcome. Peddling Profits. Hello, good morning and welcome. In Buying Space, Mara. Hello, good morning and welcome. And I never noticed that. That's why you can find parties better, because I do get invitations lately. I've been getting a lot of invitations on parties. And it's like, there's got to be an easy way to find these. And now I see where it's at. And I see it.
Yeah, it'll show up in your news feed. So on your daily news feed, it'll show up, but it's just easier just to click on parties and go, okay, what's coming up? And it's a great way if you're sourcing and you're looking for specific brands, or if you're starting a BOLO list or something. It's a great way of knowing, kind of what clothing items and what shoe items and what items in those categories, what name brands those people are looking for.
Right. Now, I do have a question, because I know some people in our chats for Posh had said that they have received this before. And my question is, in the news feed, every day comes up something different. Like right here, this says $500 could be yours. Shop now, and you'll automatically enter to be a win big. Yes. Sometimes it'll also say, start listing to be entered to win money. You have to click on this to be entered, or can you just list if it's one of those that are listing?
You can just list. It'll automatically enter you by just listing. Because when you click on that, watch what happens.
It'll bring me these. Yeah. Just shop.
And it'll say shop now or list now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And when it does, when you click on that, it just takes you back to your closet.
Yeah, I saw that.
So yeah,
that's what I was asking that, because of the fact, even with listing, I noticed that if I click on that, it brings me to my listing. So I just list. I don't even worry about clicking through those.
Yeah.
I just start listing or go. Yeah, I've done some shopping already, but I already relisted everything. Let's see. Zeus, hello, good morning and welcome. Regina, hello, good morning and welcome. Is a news feed anything like a newspaper?
Yes, but with no paper. And
That's right.
Also no news, just Poshmark news.
Great questions, Craig. Let's see. Agree, Mark. The gnomes. Yeah, list like a grocery list. No, list like you're selling. That you want to list something. You know how to list, Craig.
List like
your buddy.
That's right. List like your extra money depends on it, because it kind of does.
I list 8 a day, except for the last couple of days because I am rearranging my room. But I'm still selling stuff. I'm still being active in my platforms, and I'm still selling. I woke up this morning to $103.83 worth of sales items on 3 pieces. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a lot to make that over $100 sales, because that is my goal.
Yeah. So I've got 4 orders in my mailbox. Luckily, I sell a lot of clothing, so they can be squished. I have a big mailbox and I sell a lot of clothing. So a lot of times, if it's not anything that needs a box, I can just squish them into a poly bag and just send them out that way. Yeah.
Right. And so if anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask in the chat. That's what we're here for, to get those questions. Hello, Hoosier. How's Florida treating you? Are you? Yeah, you're in Florida, Orlando. Yep. I can't believe you drove that made that in one day. Lord Jesus.
He must be enjoying much better weather than I am, and pretty sure if you're up in Massachusetts, probably much better than you are right now.
Well, as of right now, it is still a little cloudy. It looks like the sun's starting to come out. I have a little peek in my window right there. But come Sunday, we got snow. We got snow coming. How do you tell the difference between your regular money and your extra money?
Oh, it's very easy. My regular money has Grandpa's name on it, and my extra money doesn't.
I love it.
Yep.
Extra, even trip, mid-60s and sunny. So terrible. Oh, my
Oh,
Lord.
yeah. You have our sympathies.
Yeah, it's always sunny. I used to love when I lived in Jacksonville, Florida. I lived right out of Cecil Field.
Oh.
That's where I was based at in Cecil,
Mhm.
Cecil Field, Florida, air base, naval base. Both down in value. They're both down in value. Okay. So yeah, I have to say I'm very interested in seeing the new year because it's amazing on the stuff that's selling. And yes, please do not stop listing your Christmas items. So
Yeah.
far, every day except this morning, I've sold a Christmas item. Even on Posh, I sold the Christmas tablecloth on Posh yesterday. So people are still buying Christmas, and I always list all year round. I have to start listing more because my Christmas section is getting low, and I have more that I got to list. So
Yeah.
I didn't have to stop listing.
Yeah, it's funny because as I'm taking things off the tree, I'm like, okay, I need to list this. I need to list this. I change it up every year anyway. So I have like a bunch of gnomes actually that I'm going to be listing pretty soon.
Well, my first Christmas here, I bought some stuff on clearance like the year before we moved,
Mhm.
and I never got to use it. So when we moved, I put up my first tree here, and it was all owls, like the old log cabin type design owls.
Yeah. Oh, Willow would have loved that tree.
I kept the container. They all went back in the box, and those are getting listed because that was just a one-time thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And usually when I was living in New Orleans, every holiday that tree would stay up, but I would change it out, like for Valentine's, Mardi Gras, Easter, 4th of July. I mean, I every year I have, now that I'm up here, I don't do it no more. So it's time to get rid of that stuff. Let it go. All right, let's see. I am on the west side, Johnny, and close enough to Cecil Field to occasionally hear low flying military traffic. Yeah. I used to live right outside of Cecil Field. Back then, I was still single, and I lived in a trailer right outside the base. After when
Wait a
I
minute, you
first
said
I was living in the on the base in the barracks, and then once I was able to move out and get my own place, saved up enough money, I was able to get a trailer. So I lived in a trailer. It was really a nice little trailer park. So yeah.
Wait a minute. You said just outside of Jacksonville?
Yeah, Cecil Field is right outside of Jacksonville.
Is it just after you cross into Georgia?
No, it's still in Florida. It's
Oh, okay. Because my son was
I think it's west of Jacksonville.
Yeah, my son was spent 3 years just after you cross over the line into Georgia, and that's about all I can say about that. The rest of it's kind of a security thing.
Mara, is Jacksonville west or east of Jacksonville? Cecil Field is east or west of Jacksonville? I think it's west. It's been so long. That was back in 1991. No, that was in 90. I was in 87, 88, 89. 88, 89, and 90. Let's see. Mark says, I put on a how-to video on how easy it is to add an AI character to your YouTube channel. You got the link? Put it in the chat. How you doing, Glenn? Good morning. Hello and welcome, sir.
Hi,
Marketplace Boutique. Hello. Good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? All right. It's that time for me. No, Jacksonville, Florida is not. Yeah, it's not in. No, it's not that close. Let me get some links in the chat for Jennifer because she never drops her own link. And I saw Patrick was dropping some earlier. So I'm going to get those done. Not Georgia. Yeah, it's in Florida.
Yeah, when my son was stationed down there in Georgia, we would fly into Jacksonville because it was only 30 minutes north of Jacksonville in Georgia. But we would fly into Jacksonville, Florida, and then cross the Georgia line and hit that base. Yeah.
All right, let me get this last link in there for Jennifer. Then I'll go ahead and drop the link for the platform. Good morning, Yorn again. How are you doing, Teresa? Good to see you. Hello. Good morning. Well, hope you're feeling better.
Oh, I didn't know Teresa was not feeling well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
The AI character thing scares me. I don't know. anything AI, I'm approaching it with extreme caution.
There is a huge Amazon warehouse right out there. It's in Jacksonville now. I call it the West Side. Okay, that's what I thought. The west of Jacksonville, yeah. The how-to link, there it is. I know he said he was going to make a how-to video because we were talking about that. That was our topic. I think it was yesterday, before yesterday. It might have been yesterday. So let me save this because I want to make sure I watch it later because I do have it in my watch later list. Save. Add to my watch list. That way I don't accidentally play it while I'm live. All right. Done. Zeus. Real Beauty Rachel. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? So yeah, that was where I was, and I loved it. It was nice and quiet except for the planes. You get used to it. But,
yeah.
So if anybody has any questions having to do with Poshmark, please feel free to ask in the chat. We're here to answer those questions, especially if you haven't taken that step yet and you're thinking about it. I'm telling you, I have been having, it is the easiest of all platforms to list. The easiest.
And literally, like, people think that it's all, clothing and shoes and things like that. And for me, it is mostly that. But you can list electronics, home goods, you can list paintings, you can list, just about anything, really.
And I have to say, I've been able to list in every category there is. If I don't find one, then I'll look for it. Fort Benning is in Georgia. Yep. All right, so the link, if you would like to come on up and promote your channel and or join us on the panel about Poshmark, you're more than welcome to. That link is now at the top of the chat. And if you do come on, please ask that you do have your camera on so I can verify that it is you. It won't let you on anyway unless you have your camera on. And then once I verify it's you and I go down and announce that it is you coming up, you're more than welcome to take your camera off if that's what you choose to do. So if anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask. What are your goals, Glamos, for this year with Posh?
My goal is to get more organized. What I want to do is, and I'm actually working on that this January. What I want to do is take every single thing, every single crumb of everything that is in my Poshmark closet besides my lighting box. Even like my shoe organizers, my hanging stuff, every single thing, take it out of that room and re-inventory it as it goes back into the room, because I think what I do is I'll inventory things as I go along, but then sometimes I'll throw something over here on top of a pile because it needs a bag or a number, and I'll forget to inventory it, and then it'll slip down between stuff. And so it's there's a lot of organization that I need. I haven't done that in about a year and a half. And it's desperately needed. Plus, I need to dust. I need to open up windows and freshen everything up. Buying space. That's the one that I'm talking about. Yep, he was at Kings Bay. So I need to reorganize that whole thing. That is my main goal for the year. And then as far as my sales goals go, honestly, it's interesting because my sales goals have more to do with the time that I'm taking to do that. And my problem is that I'll go and go and not really manage my time well, so that my personal time and my work time are always meshed together. And I have to sort of separate those this year. Again, we have some family things going on, and some, personal life things going on that are going to require a lot more attention from, all of us in my family. Specifically, and especially me. So I really have to sort of reorganize my time management and make sure that I am keeping work separate from my personal life. And, I've already got separate spaces for my work and my personal life, but I need to make sure and stop working when work time is over.
It's a family affair.
Yeah, I really do. And so, I experimented by going thrifting before the holidays. I went thrifting one day, Yeah, I went thrifting one day just for me, just for stuff for me. And it was fantastic. I've forgotten how much fun thrifting can be if you're just buying for you. It was great.
Rachel has a question. How are Posh sales? Have they picked up, or have they
Yes.
picked back up?
For me, they have. Yeah. After I turned off my closet before Christmas, because again, I needed that work-life balance and I needed to take that holiday time off. I turned it back on the day after Christmas because I got a little bored that night. I turned it back on the day after Christmas and then just had it on for a couple days until the new year, until like the weekend of New Year's Eve. So I only had it on for like 3 days and I made some great sales in that time. So be aware that, it's not that you're going to sell things just up until Christmas on Q4. There's also that period of time afterwards when people are A, stuck in the house because it's freezing, B, a little bit bored because now all the holidays are over, and C, they're sitting on like Visa gift cards and, and gift certificates and things like that, extra money that they got from Christmas. Make sure that you have your stuff out there and ready to sell for them because you have no idea. I mean, I sell everything from, bikinis to sweater vest in the middle of winter. So really, and you can sell, like Johnny said, you can sell Christmas stuff right after Christmas. It's kind of incredible. So yeah, it's been good.
And Rachel, I want to mention this because this is what I have been doing. Now, again, I've only been doing Posh for 4 months. It'll be 5 months on the 10th. One of the things I've noticed is even New Year's Day, I had 2 sales. Yesterday, I had another sale where it was an item from Christmas. It was a Christmas table cover cloth. I'm still getting sales, but what I have been doing is don't just rely on your closet to be seen. You need to get involved, and it's just my opinion. I find that it's working when I'm in other live shows, share shows, or parties. Usually when you get involved and be involved in the chat, just like you're here, it helps you where people see your closet, they go to your closet, you get more followers, and then again, when you add, they say, if a host says add 2 items to the tray, if there's a theme, stick with the theme. If they say anything can be added, then add whatever you choose to. But remember, that's getting more eyes on your product because now that it's up in the show, they're going to share it on the screen to share for you to bring to auction. Mm-hmm. But now that everybody sees it, they're going to share it. Most people do share out that item that they're being shown at that time. And that gets more people eyes on your items. So don't just rely on list it and hopefully somebody sees it. And that's my opinion on, you want to make sure you get involved with that as well. Let's see. Yesterday, we rounded up a month, sold items, and gave it to New Year's. Let's see. Awesome, Jody. Jane, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? I have stopped from multiple households. It's difficult not to put them all in the same basket. Yeah, you got to want to make sure you put them in different baskets, as my grandmother used to always say. It won't sell if it doesn't get listed. And that is so true.
Amen, sister. Amen. You better
all about those. Look, you see a lot of that on Posh and all the platforms, but Posh for sure. OMG, look who's here. Happy New Year's. What is going on, Danny May? Good luck with the balancing of work this year. Sun, moon, stars, struggling this year. No, it ain't no struggles. No. Take it one day at a time, one thing at a time. List it one day at a time. Macari or Posh? Which one? I'm still selling on Macari. I just had a sale yesterday on Macari. But actually, I even had a sale on Etsy. And that's just the first of the week. We're still in the first week of the year. And I'm already having sales on Etsy and Macari and on Posh and on eBay. Now, Amazon, I'm getting out of that. I just got a few more things I got to delist and go through that. Because what I plan on doing, similar to what Glamos is saying, I will be doing an inventory checklist, checking to make sure everything is listed, just in case if something got missed somewhere. So you want to do that as well as doing some type of inventory. Mona did what? Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? What not? That is yes. All right. So I have been asking to do that, but I have not been able to figure out how to do it from the tablet. You go to Posh Live. You can do it on your phone too. Now, you're talking about you going live or you going into live shows? You should be able to do that real easy on your phone by going into the Posh shows on your tablet. They should. I'm not sure because I don't really do anything on a tablet or a phone. Very, very seldom I'll do anything on a phone, like when it comes to Whatnot and or Posh.
Yeah.
JJ, hello, good morning, and welcome. And every device is different, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I just like my laptop. I like my laptop because I can type, and I'm a faster typist than I am a texter. Oh, share an item to someone's tray. She's talking about sharing an item to someone's tray on her tablet. Yeah.
Okay. Basically, when you're in a show and they got the little plus sign, just to remind you, when you go and you're in a show and they say share, add two items to the tray.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things, don't freak out, because what's going to happen is when you hit that little blue button to add the little plus sign, it will take you out of the show momentarily so you can collect 2 items from your tray, from your closet, to add to that tray. Then once you hit submit, it'll bring you back into the show. So if you're doing that and you think you're having something wrong, that's how it works. I wish they would change that, but right now they are working on that. From what I asked, when that was another question I had when I did the webinar with Posh. But what it is that it only takes you out until you add the 2 items you want to add, and then once you do that, it brings you right back in the show. So if that's what you're experiencing, that is how it works. So don't think you're doing anything wrong. That's even on a computer or a laptop. If you're doing that and adding it, automatically brings you out of that show into your closet. And it's a little different because everything is gray. So when you check off your 2 items, you hit at the top right corner, submit. And then once you hit submit, it brings you back into the show. And then they have it on their tablet to add to their tray. So yeah, that's how that works. And then some shows will ask you if you buy something to add more to the tray. Then at that point, if you already added 2 to the tray, you're just going to go to your closet and tag that person who's hosting the show in an item that you want to share. And then they're automatically going to see it in their notification. I was in there, last week. I wanted to experiment that. So this one lady says, please, I owe you 4 entries. Please go to your closet and tag me. And I did. I said, well, how do I tag you? She said, just take my channel, my Posh closet, and then put it into an item you want to share. And I did. And sure enough, she added them right into the tray. So yeah. All right. Oh, that makes sense now that I thought I was being kicked out. No, and that's what I thought too at first. But no, it does tick you out. You pick your 2 items, hit submit, and it brings you right back into the show.
You'd think they'd give you a pop-up instruction that says, you're not being kicked out. Do this.
I wish they would.
Yeah, that'd make it much more user-friendly.
But that's why I've been trying to get into these shows and figure out how they're working, so I can start answering questions about shows. Because I'm not only doing live shows, I'm also going to be doing on January 23rd. Mark your calendar, January 23rd. I am going to be experimenting with my very first co-host show with Glamour.
Yay!
And that'll be my first show. And I am planning on doing some more share shows. And that's how I learned how to, the first one I did, the second one I did, it's like, okay, you can only do 2 per person. Mm-hmm. Well, now I know how to get around that by having you tag me in an item, which again, you have to have another device for it to work, and add you items to the tray. It does work, Mark. It's locked up, I think. What is your name is? Wait, what? What if your name is Trey? Then you're screwed.
You know what? You could call it Trey's Tray. That'd be fun.
Yeah, host items I want to watch. Yeah, that's gonna be January 23rd. I do plan on doing. Right now, I'm not going to be doing much right now until I get this office rearranged. Right now, I got to get this big quilting machine. I have a king size quilting machine that I'm taking out of this room, which I'm in the basement. That is my reselling office, and it's going upstairs. And my new formal dining room is now becoming my sewing machine room, and that quilting machine is going up there. Then I want to take this desk and flip it to the other side of the room. And so I am moving furniture around. I am getting things out of here and getting all my sewing stuff out.
That is a lot.
That's my goal. And so I'm on day 3 already. So New Year's Day, I didn't do nothing but cook and list. It does, Mark. Okay, my unboxing from Tuesday was Yarn Again, and today is Southern Bella Nola. Awesome.
Nice. Good luck.
So that's why I've been doing that. But I am on the 23rd. We are going to be doing a co-host, and it'll be my first co-host. When I did the webinar a couple of weeks ago, that was one of the questions I had to ask. How do I do a co-host? Because I already do lives, but I want to do a co-host because now I can do it because I'm a Posh ambassador. Well, that's how I can do it. So
Did y'all notice this about this grasshopper? The student has become the master.
Not yet. I'm working on it.
You already know more about Posh Lives than I do, so that's awesome. Yeah.
And one of the things too I want to mention, if you are interested in becoming a live on Posh, keep an eye on your news feed, because just a couple of days ago, now mind you, I'm already doing Posh Lives. I'm already right here in your news feed. Keep an eye right up here on this little colored banner that's up here, because they sent me another invitation for a webinar class for you to do live Posh Lives. If you've never done Posh Lives, keep an eye on here or your email. They will send you an invite. They'll have classes coming up this month. There's a lot scheduling coming up. You might want to make sure, if you are interested, you have to take that class, or you have to wait till you become an ambassador. So if you want to do it earlier, you can get into one of those classes, because once you're finished, you have to take a little, you have to fill out a questionnaire form. And once you fill that out, as soon as the show is over, before that day ends, you will be now able to do Posh Lives. So you want to check that out if you're interested in doing Posh Lives. Grandma never had a needle and thread. What? She used to do gorilla? Are the owl Christmas ornaments already listed? Not yet, Mara. No, not yet.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if anybody sees Willow in one of the chats, y'all better tell her. She's gonna be mad if nobody tells her.
Real Beauty Rachel says, I already do lives, but never had a co-host. That sounds fun.
It sounds fun for me too.
The way you're going to do a co-host is when you're going live, you have to pick they have to be in your live chat, first of all. But the way you do a co-host, if you're already doing lives, is when you go live, you can pick a co-host from your chat. If you know somebody who wants to you want to have as a co-host for you, the thing I like about that is, even though you're doing everything from their closet, you are not responsible for none of their stuff that's sold. That is the person who's selling it, their closet. They are fully responsible for the shipping, the packaging, everything that has to go with it. You're just the capsule to host, to get that person's name out there.
Yeah.
So you can do it by pulling it from your chat as a co-host. That's why I told Glamour she's going to have to be there when I go live, so I can pull her in as a co-host. Nails Jamie B, hello, good morning and welcome. I am cross-posting on Macari for the first time today. I chose Macari over Posh. I hope I didn't make a mistake. One of the things I have to say, my thing about Macari, it's a little bit difficult to list compared to Posh, because you have a lot more questions you have to answer. Whereas with Posh, it's boom, 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 done. You're done. Whereas with Macari, it's a little bit more. Now, I'm not going to take it away from Macari, because I have been selling on Macari, but it's sporadic. You know, I might get, in one quarter, I might get 3 sales. The next quarter, I might get 5 sales, 2 sales, 1 sale, no sales, you know? And it's been like that from day one. So Macari is not as able to get your name out there than like Macari. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. Let's see. Real Beauty. I have done YouTube lives with others. Yeah, that's a little different. It is a little different than Posh. One of the things with Posh is when you're doing a live, there's 2 choices. You can either do and which I hate. I do not like these. So if you want me there, don't do this one type of show. Silent shows. I will not be there.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of those.
Because it's all you're going to see is the pictures rotating, nothing being said, and it's like a rotation of video clips. It's just like
it's a boring slideshow. Yes. Yeah, it's a boring slideshow of somebody else's closet. If I want to see somebody's closet, I'll just go to their closet and look. I mean, like, I don't need to, I don't need a slideshow of everything that you're selling.
So that's the difference between a slideshow and that's what I call it, a slideshow.
Yeah.
There's no silent shows and a live show. What's good about a live show, you can either do a share show or you can do your own. The thing about that is you still can pull your stuff from your closet to show in the chat for your live tray, or you can just physically have it. You have to have it on hand to show, because instead you're not going to do it, or you can do it a slideshow, but a slideshow is only for silent shows. Whereas with a live show, you physically have to have that item. So if you pick 50 items and you have it ready, you can have them ready to show in your camera. So you want to make sure you have them live and ready. because they have this thing where you want them to take a screenshot once somebody buys it. Their name goes across the top, and that way you can have it in the screen and take a screenshot of it. That's just my opinion about the shows.
Yeah, Jane said, I know, right?
You get more involved in a regular show. You get to see what's physically there. I hope to see you, Mara. Love seeing you at live last night. Awesome. So yeah, that's the difference in the different shows. And I have to say, I am not a fan of them silent shows. I'm not.
No, I'm not either. I just believe that it's low effort. And I think that you get out of things what you put into things, and the better that you work on presenting in person, and I believe that you build up a better following that way too.
Yeah, and also don't forget starting tomorrow, Deals of the Dawn will be on every Friday now, starting tomorrow. Let's see, I know we're not on eBay, but is anyone having issues with no views on majority of items in your store? No, I had 3 sales already this morning, and I'm still having views. Also, I'm noticing that when I go to Facebook, my items are being shown on Facebook on the little marketing section.
Oh,
I already sold an item that I'm assuming because I saw it on Facebook, and the next morning I sold it. The same item that showed on Facebook. Yeah. So if you're not sharing out your eBay store on the social platforms, you might want to do that. I don't know if it's a coincidence, but I just recently, because I had Michael talk about it in the chat, and I went and I did it, and now I'm getting more sales on a daily basis compared to no sales in a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It will happen. But also make sure that you're constantly doing several things, even with eBay. It's fine. You got to make sure you're also checking your feedbacks for sales. Make sure you answer all emails. If you get messages within eBay, you want to make sure you answer those from your customers if there's any questions about a particular product, including on Posh. You get those on Posh as well. But also make sure that if you're getting watchers and notifications of watchers watching your items, send them offers. Even if it's 5% off, send them something, because then that's activity on your platform, whether that's eBay, Posh, Mercari, Etsy, wherever. You want to keep that going, because guess what? Now you're getting eyes on your items. You're getting that out there. You're giving people something to look at. Oh, he gave me 5% off. Let me check it out. All my Mercari items are being shown on Facebook. Yeah, if you have it social, if you have it in your social, it will do it. Yeah. What's up, Papa Smurf? Hello, good morning, and welcome. How are you doing, Angela? Good to see you.
Hey, Angela.
eBay is just weird. I have been doing everything on eBay, and it happens. Are you on an eBay level store, or are you just on the basic? Because also don't forget, y'all, a new quarter, new year, a new coupon. I have a little bit of luck with Facebook. I was able to give away some boxes. I can't sell anything for a while. I have a problem giving stuff away. Oh, I understand that. That happens.
My husband and I have, we've actually discovered a great way to get rid of old furniture and things like that. We will, before we even try to put it in the truck and take it somewhere, the first thing that I will do, and my husband didn't believe me the first time that I did it. The first thing that I'll do is take it out to the curb in front of my house and print up a sign that says free and stick it on the front of it. And I swear 9 times out of 10, somebody comes by and just takes it.
Patrick, it's on the platform for all to see, not just those who are following you. It's some new thing that they got with the social on eBay. You have to go through the tab. Let me get to my eBay store. I learned this from Michael because I had a hard time doing it. Now remember, your Facebook page has to be a business style type, not personal. For marketing. Let me go right here. Make sure I find it first. Marketing. All right, here we go. I found it. It's been a while that I did it. So yeah, it goes to all, it's like a marketing tool on Facebook with your platform. On your seller hub, you're going to go under marketing and look for the word social. It's the new thing that they just had on eBay. When you click on it, you will have to link You can link your Instagram and your Facebook. You have to link them both. If you don't link them, they will not post. So you have to link them. Oh, I need to do my Instagram one. I thought I had it done. So anywho, that's how you're going to link it here. And then once you do that, if I go to Facebook, oh, you're going to see something real quick. Let me go to my Facebook page. As you're scrolling down, Kevin, with that Lord Jesus, my second attempt to making a salad. Something ain't right.
That looks
That
bad.
sounds right, Kevin. All right, so if you scroll down a little bit, you will see, usually it's right here, eBay for sale. Here's some things right here that's on sale that you will see on eBay that are shared out, and it's sponsored by eBay on Facebook. And if you go over, like for example, that's my item right there. And then everything different here is on here by some different seller. If you just scroll over, or you can see all. You can always check this out, and that's where they're going to show it. It's called eBay, and it's in that area of your Facebook group or your Facebook page. And then, of course, you scroll over, you'll see more. That's not right with that Star Wars picture. I don't know why it's there, and they allowed it, and that's my item right here, too. So, yeah. It's an Avon fork. This is a thing where you hold your spoons, hospitality spoons, and it's a set. But anyway, that's where you'll see. You can see more by going to ebay.com right here.
I saw a fur coat.
Huh?
I said, I think I saw a fur coat. I was
Star
like,
Trek
hey.
original. 1/3 BJ doll, Uncle Music. There it is. Yeah. Barbie doll, the movie doll in faux fur coat.
Oh, never mind. Okay. Yeah, it's like a Ken coat. Yep. Yeah. That's awesome.
But you'll find that on Facebook, and when in that portion, it's the whole Facebook. It's not just those who are following you. And that's how I found that one I showed you with the little teacup with the moon and the stars. I have one left now, and I just got those listed and did that through Facebook. Well, through eBay. Let's see. Yeah, that's one thing about it in New Orleans. If you want to get rid of something, put it at the curb. 5 minutes later, it's gone.
That's the way it is around here too. And people ask me, they're like, aren't you a reseller? And I'm like, yeah, but I'm not a reseller of that. And yeah. I would just, it would cost me money to have it moved out of my house and take it someplace. So
exactly.
Yeah.
It's a more personal business thing. Yeah. Let's see, Rubuti, they asked if I wanted to sign up for Macari using Facebook, but does that too. Yeah, Macari would do that. All the platforms are still moving to that now. Mm-hmm. And you're going to have to, it's a Facebook page, but it's not like I have the page, my page, and then I have the group. It's a note. When you go to click on that link in eBay, it's going to move you to a whole new, you're going to have to create a whole new page, but it's going to have to be as a business. I can tell you right now, let me look at that tab. It's going to be under e-commerce. It's let me see how they have it labeled. Come on. You got to do it on the e-commerce. Yeah, it's under e-commerce. Let's see here. What was that say? Let's see. What is that under? I'm trying to remember the page, how they said that. Professional dashboard. It's a professional. It's a professional, not like a business professional, not a personal. That's the only thing different when you're going to share that through any of your platforms. You have to make sure it's not your personal. I had to create a whole new page, which I didn't like it. But one good thing about it is when you go to your Facebook page, and once you create it, right here under your logo, it'll be both. You have your personal and you have your professional. It's considered a professional business suite, the mega business suite. And then it'll still be here where you can switch pages. And then when you post, you can post different things on here. Like that was my posh party thing I did for Glamoz. When I created it, it's there. So anything I do, it'll come here for business, personal, separate. Like right here, here's my other ones on this one. Here's some more that's on my page that's being listed from my eBay store. This is like the Queen's inauguration program. So all that's on that page because it's a commercial, it's e-commerce. So that's what you're going to have to do with the platforms when they ask you to set up a page. You're going to have to set it up separate from your personal or your logo from your business. So yeah, you got to do it differently.
By the way, if anybody thinks I'm mean mugging, I am totally not. This is what I look like when I'm trying to concentrate and read, and it translates into RBF. So sorry about that.
Good,
Yeah.
good morning, Tracy. I've asked me if I wanted to toast salad. Okay.
Don't read the rest of that.
I'm not. That's why I stopped. Yes, that's how Macari is becoming. It has, yeah, eBay, Macari, Etsy, all of those are going to be doing that to where it's going to be a way of the future, I guess. It's
Yeah,
something
you
new.
sign in through social media.
Yeah. Let's see. I think it's time for Elton John, Patrick Murphy, Becky. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how you notice I'm skipping some of his comments, right?
Hey, Becky with the good hair. Yeah.
It's a typical morning with
Murphy
Mark.
experience. I love it.
So anywho, that's what's going on. And when you go into your Seller Hub, it's going to ask you if you don't, and you try to hook your channel up, your Facebook group, and it won't let you. That's why. It has to be under the professional business e-commerce kind of title.
Yeah.
And it's very easy to create a new one, and then you can link it to your personal, and you can switch between the two. So no biggie. But that's how you do that. Do we have any other questions? Feel free to ask in the chat, please. We'll be glad to answer them for you. Okay, good. Let's see here. And I think that's all I had on the showing of that. Again, make sure you check out the, if you want to bookmark, I do have, if you go to my Posh Closet, which all my links are right below in the description of the channel. And set your reminder by bookmarking the show for January 23rd, where I will be doing a co-host for Glamours on the 23rd. It'll be at 7 o'clock. So yes, I will be up late that night. So guess what I'll be doing that afternoon? Taking a nap.
Oh, I was going to say drugs, but okay. Yeah. Taking a nap. No, I'm joking.
Why you are
Sorry, that was me.
off? I definitely need to ponder the Facebook professional page. And it's pretty cool because it's just basically all professional. It's all your platforms you sell on, which I was kind of leery at first. But once I got through it, it was fine because it separates your personal and your business. So if you're linking something to it, when you link the two together, it keeps it separate for you. In other words, business stays with the professional e-commerce side, and then everything else stays on your personal side. So I like it. All right, do you set up the smart discount thing on Macari where it is a discount for items? Yes, it's a thing in your settings. Let me go to my Macari. It's going to be under your, I'm trying to think, discount.
Johnny, I apologize. I have to excuse myself for just a moment.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have to go to the little glams.
Seller Dutch, but I believe it's what's up. Settings. I'm trying to find it first before I open it because you have to go through different things. Credits, coupons, notifications. Let me see. I'm trying to find it first before I open it. It's been a while that I've been there, so I don't remember. No, I don't want that. No. I'm glad I'm doing this off the screen because I got to sign back in. All right, come on. All right, let's see here. Active and active action complete. Go to my settings, seller, listing item purchase, favorite settings, referral. Go to settings. And balance, credits, coupons. Okay, what I have on mine, and you have to do it in your coupon section. When you go to set it up, you're going to go into your coupons on your main account. When you go to your little icon, you're going to go to settings. When you get to settings, you have all of this. Click on coupons, and you can set it up right here. If you don't have anything set up, it will not be here. In other words, I got to redo this because it ends on the 14th of this year. So I'll have to create a new one. And this is get free $20 item. Take $20 off the purchase of $20 or more. And I have that set up right now. So when it expires on the 14th, I'll create a new one. So that's why you would have to create your coupon in your account. And yes, you can, but you don't have to. It took me the first 2 years before I did anything. I would just send out offers. I did not do that coupon until I think it was last year I started doing that. So yeah, that's why you would set it up. And we have somebody else joining us in the back room. And it's none other than Miss Becky with the good hair herself.
Becky with the good hair. What's up?
Party
Good morning.
people. How's it going?
Mwah.
7 Stacks. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing?
Great job on the sale yesterday, Becky. Great job.
I was so tired by the end of the day. I was like,
It's
oh my gosh.
surprisingly exhausting, isn't it? And you're
4
like, why am I
hours.
so tired? Yeah.
Thank you so much.
The main thing I recommend when you first get started on Macari's, you don't have to do a coupon. You want to get yourself out there first. It took me about 1.5 years before I even set up a coupon. You don't have to right at the first. I didn't do it only because I wanted my only have how many pieces I got listed, by the way. Not many, because again, I'm not doing that well on Macari. I guess because I'm not listing a lot on Macari. It's just that I'm getting a lot of likes, but that's about it. 33. I have 33 active items on Macari. So, I mean, I did have a sale, but still, it's not like a regular base. So Becky, what you got going on, girl?
What do I have going on? Well, I feel like, to Glamma's point, I'm in like recovery mode today of just trying to like process everything. And I think, so also Tuesday, I wasn't expecting to have been live selling Tuesday and Wednesday. I just kind of jumped in because you had that hole in your schedule. So I do feel like today is like, okay, we need to right the ship. We need to, just get everything sorted. So that's my day. And I also, I'm going live tomorrow, which is my first time joining Dawn from Dawn Southern Finds and her group, which, if I'm not mistaken, it's the Deal of the Dawn show, but they just moved the time to Fridays. Is that right?
It's always been on Fridays, but they're adding it to every Friday instead of every other Friday. Hold on a second. I want to answer this. Jamie, on my how-to videos, I have the how to not only set it up, but how to find your coupons and how to set up coupons and how to set up discounts in a how-to video in my how-to playlist. For that answer, I do have it in a step-by-step on how to get there and how to do it if you want to do it. And I have it in the version in one video. It's the coupons versus the discounts, the percentages off. So I do have a video for that. Oh, Tooch, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. He just gave a super sticker. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. It is time for the morning chair dance. Here we go. This is for you too. The dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
Let him have.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem. Let them have it. And thank you very much. Back to the chat and you, Becky. By the way, you did a great job on the
really great. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Johnny. I'll check it out. Yeah, I have a lot of how-tos in the how-to playlist. So if you go just to the how-to playlist, I have everything in that playlist of everything, every video I've ever put out. And if you have any questions on any of the different how-to videos, just make sure you leave me a comment on that video. I'll answer you. So Becky, what's going on your type of world and what's going on your channel? Let's promote.
You're so sweet. Thank you. I'm jumping on today, and I was just about to write in the private chat before you brought me on. I'm just going to hang out because I have that question I wanted to ask you. And then you're like, Becky's here. I'm like, okay, Becky's here, which is totally fine. I do. So speaking of what's going on in my channel, I have been marinating on this really cool YouTube idea that I keep thinking about and coming away from. And so I need to ask the experts, which this morning is you, Johnny, and you, Glamma. Glamma, if you could hang out for a couple of minutes after the show, because I have this.
Yeah, we'll talk about that after the show for you. Promote your channel. Don't forget to promote your channel and what are you doing on your channel. And again, where are you going to be on other channels collaborating?
Yeah, thank you. So my channel is a little baby YouTube channel, and it has been woefully quiet these last few days. I haven't gone live since before the holidays, I guess a couple days before, because it's just been chaos. But I am hoping to maybe jump on later today or tomorrow and just get to say hi to everybody. My channel is really just a hangout where I can come and see who's on, see who's working, so that I'm not feeling lonely, and you know, just try to spend some time with you guys. You guys are like a new little YouTube family. I have that next live sale coming up on tomorrow. It starts at 3 p.m. Eastern, if I'm not mistaken. I'm actually going to try to figure out, I need to get better about promoting the lives that I'm doing on my channel, like in the community tab. So I'm going to try to get that up today. But I think Nails Jamie B, I think you'll be there too. So I'm looking forward to that. And then thank you again for the support and kind words about yesterday. I have a lot to get through today. So if you purchase from me, thank you for being patient. I'm getting everything out today and tomorrow.
Okay, now I'm going to go to Poshmark real quick to show how you would do a coupon on setting up on your, or if you would like to do it on your Posh Closet. I'll show you that real quick. What you're going to do is go to your little picture icon, go to your account settings, and you'll be in this area. What you want to do is right here where it says My Seller Discounts. When you click on that, you can set it up automatically. And right now I do have 30% off on any 3 items or more. So in other words, if you go to my closet, it's right here. It'll show up right here in the top corner, 30% off 3 or more items from this closet. So once you set it up, it'll be up here. And that gives you a sentence for everybody who is buying from you to try to do a bundle deal. And that kind of helps get that 30% off. And you don't have to do 30. Like you see here, you can even do 5, 10, 15. It's up to you. And then how many pieces you minimum you have to purchase to get that. And then once you hit save, it's done, and it'll show up right here at the top of your closet. And that's how you would do that for Posh Closet.
Cute little wristlet. I saw that Coach Sig C wristlet. Did you see
Yeah, I
it?
just listed that. I actually reposhed that.
I like it. That's cool.
I just relisted that recently. Let's see. Okay, Johnny, thank you. Check it out. Yep, definitely check it out. Ron, I'll call you this afternoon. What you gonna call them?
So let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Speaking of the coupons, we started talking about the coupons on eBay. My coupon, I set it and it expires every 6 months or whatever. And actually last night I had to like re-up it or renew my coupon, which is fine. But as I was doing it, I was like, why do I bother with this coupon? I have yet to have anybody use it to redeem their coupon.
I'm glad you said that. Now, my question to you is it the coupon for buyers or is it your coupon you get from your store?
So I only have one that I send to buyers. And what I'll do is I send feedback to my buyer a few days after it's been delivered, just giving them positive feedback and encouraging them then to give me back feedback. And then a few days after that, I will send a coupon, a repeat buyer coupon that says, thank you for your purchase as a repeat buyer, blah, blah, blah. And I do it as like another touch point to like get them back in my store. But it's one of those things where I just do it to please the eBay gods. But like, does it work? Has anyone ever seen anyone say, I'm redeeming my coupon?
I do work, but I'm going to tell you what's going on.
Okay.
You're giving them that long window. Oh, I can put it off. I can wait. It's 6 months from now. It's 6 months. It's a 6. Don't put it that long for a coupon. This is my opinion. When I run a coupon, I will run 2 different sales a week. One, it'll be the coupon for 20% off your purchase or 35% off. But it's got to be that urgency. So you want to do maybe 3 days. I run my coupons Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, in it after midnight on Sunday, or I'll even run it till Monday morning at 2 o'clock in the morning, because that'll be 6 o'clock my time. So that gives them that sense of urgency. Okay, if I want to use this coupon, I got to use it by this time for that urgency to get it off, that 35% off or whatever you're giving them off. But if you do that 6 months, they're not going to have that sense of urgency.
Well, I said it for me for 6 months. Yeah, I don't want to have to keep touching it and like going. That's because no one uses it. It's like a time suck for me to have to go in and manage my coupon. But I'm glad you said that, because I can look into it and see how long. Maybe there's a setting where
when you go to eBay, you can actually end it and copy it and redo it for a new time and date. Now remember, When you set up a coupon, it automatically gives it a year. You have to change it yourself for that coupon. If you don't, it'll be a year for that coupon.
But is there a way for me to set up a coupon, but for the coupon, so I can use the coupon as much as I want for as long as I want, but it is only active for the buyer to get it for like 48 hours or something?
Yeah, you can do that per sale. Yeah, you can do that.
So post cash.
Again, go to that go to the how-to video. Go to the how-to video, and it's in there.
Okay, thank you.
It's
That's
very
helpful.
easy, and you can even go to your previous coupons and relist it and reopen it and do it again. Just change the dates.
Okay, so back to the
Very
question: has anyone redeemed coupons with you? Okay, good. Okay.
Put it this way: I can have a sale, and if I have a special code, like I do around Black Friday, Christmas, holidays, different holidays, believe it or not, a lot of people don't use the coupon. They just buy the item right out. But then I do have those few that use that little coupon because they bundled the items, they bought multiples, and then they use that coupon. So it does work. Songbird, hello, good afternoon, morning, and welcome. How are you doing? New here. Is this the same Songbird I know? Did you change your name, or who are you? Welcome, by the way. Oh, it looks like a new channel. June of 2023. So I'm not sure who you are. Welcome. Thank you for being here. How did you hear about the channel? Deborah, hello, good morning, and welcome. But again, not all coupons will be used. I have learned that I have a lot of times when I use a coupon and they don't use that code. I use a code. They don't use it at checkout. So I still have the sales and they don't use the coupon. But the tip is make sure that make sure it's a minimum before they can use that coupon of anything over $20.
Yeah, I have something like that set up. Okay.
Let's see. Songbird, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Everybody saying hello and good morning. Hello, everyone. I am new here. Well, welcome. Thank you for coming on by. We love seeing new people. So if we have any other questions, please ask in the chat. Again, remembering this is all Q&A, all about Poshmark. But again, we do answer all other questions. So as of today, every show now this Thursday after will be just like our typical mornings. It'll be Q&A about any and all platforms. So it doesn't matter. We won't be doing just strictly Poshmark. Glamour has to take some time to herself. And so from this day forward, it'll be every morning is all Q&A. And then again on Fridays, I will still have would you buy it or would you leave it?
Oh, I love that game. Oh, I love that
game. So if you want to be part of that for tomorrow, please make sure you email me by today so I can have it ready in the morning. And that way I can share it on the morning show.
Can I tell you that I usually, whenever you're playing that game, this is where I am. I'm in like a rocking recliner with a baby on my lap because I have my grandbabies on Friday. I have my grandbaby on Fridays, and we're watching it on the big TV on YouTube. But then I'm like typing in my phone. So if anybody sees me in that chat on Friday and I'm not really like, hey, everybody, it's because I'm typing one-handed on a phone while I'm holding a baby. But yeah, we love that game. My grandbaby and I play that every Friday.
Jeff, thank you for that notification, but the farm is not pinned at the top. It's only pinned on during auctions or bingo. But thank you.
Different form though.
Yeah. That's just to come on in the link. So again, don't forget to Friday is going to be that show tomorrow where we do the would you buy it or would you leave it.
Oh, it's so fun.
So make sure you send me those links. I got a lot of interesting items to show this week, as well as Monday 4:30 is our bingo, and every Wednesday is our hump day. And before we go to end the show, because our numbers are going down, and it's time to get to some other personal help, people that need help behind the scenes, because I'm waiting on someone else to join me after the show today. So what I want y'all to do is go through and anywhere you're going to be collaborating with anybody else or sharing anything about promoting your channel. And we'll start with Becky.
Well, thank you again. Yeah, my channel is A New Life Resale. My name is because I have been reselling. This is my 3-year anniversary, actually, in January of selling 3 years. And it's given me a new life. it's afforded me to quit my job, and also because it is giving items that I'm reselling a new life and a new home. So that's where my name came from. I hope to be back on live at some point on my channel with just a check-in hangout. So if you are subscribed and you see that I'm live, you can come in and say hi and just spend some time and chit chat a little bit, hopefully today or tomorrow. And then, like I said, I am going live with the live selling show tomorrow. And the host is Dawn Southern Finds, although there's a lot of other people on the event and the show does travel. So it lives on different people's.
No. Those
No,
are the
it's
Dawn
always
is always on Dawn Southern Finds.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You would know better than I do, but I thought that was one that they always swap who's hosting.
No, you're thinking about the friends selling with friends, auctions with friends.
I thought that one was too. Okay. Well, I'm glad you set me straight because I was like, I'm going to have to find this every week to see who's hosting it. So it's always Dawn
Southern Finds. Dawn is the host of that with Dawn Two Hip Chicks.
Okay. Oh, good. So that keeps
Always
it simple.
on her channel.
Yeah. And I'm new to getting to know her, and she is so lovely. And I'm just so grateful and thankful that she's having me on. So that's where
just this month, you will not have Dawn from Two Hip Chicks because she's taking some personal time off this month, but she will be back in February.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
All right, Glamma, we're coming back to you.
Hi, I'm Glamma from Glamma's Closet. Well, my name's Dana, but you can call me Glamma because my favorite people do. And I have a YouTube channel called Glamma's Closet. I'm on every Sunday morning live at 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Mountain, 8 a.m. Pacific, 4 a.m. Hawaii, 2 a.m. the following morning in Australia, and 4 p.m. in the afternoon just at tea time in Great Britain. And I do a live brunch every Sunday, and we just have coffee and we talk and we visit and we talk about what's making us salty and what we think is sweet. We talk about news of fashion and news of reselling and all the things that are going on. And I hope you get a chance to join us every Sunday. And then I have the occasional pop-up live. So if you subscribe, you'll probably some night find me in the kitchen cooking, something. And and you're always welcome to join me. Glamma's in the kitchen. Sometimes I'm here in the bar. But I am always enjoying the company of my fellow resellers and my fellow YouTubers. So thank you so much for your support. And Johnny, just a special thanks for including me in your show this past year. I am truly grateful for your friendship and really grateful for your support. Mwah, thank you. I got nothing but love for my Johnny.
Also, don't forget the Deals of the Dawn is tomorrow. There's the link. It's always on Dawn Southern Fine Dawn's channel. But Dawn and Susie Woozy do go live from the doghouse and they do rotate. But this week it's on Dawn's channel, but they won't start till 1 o'clock instead of 9:30. So make sure you notice that. And there's no Sunday brunch link yet set up, Glamma's?
Yeah, I have to. That's actually on my list of things to do today. I was trying to catch up with the things that I needed to take care of for my family last night. So that's on my to-do list today for my channel.
And also don't forget, if you want to check out the calendar, I do have a public calendar for all to see for the community, including the coin community and not just the reselling. And if you're part of this chat and you're always part of the channel, when you're coming in and being part of the chat, you are eligible. Anybody can send me their information by going into the community tab. It is the first item right now. Tomorrow will change because I do have a new feature channel of the week that I change every Friday in the community tab. So if you go down to the community tab, you'll see right now it is the community public calendar for y'all to view. If you, if you open it and you don't see your name or your channel name on something that you're doing, that means I don't check out your channel. You have to let me know and I will put you on the calendar. I am not putting in every week if you have a different member guest. It is strictly your channel name and guest. And then again, if you're doing multiple shows, and it's, please let me know that in the comment. I do this every week, this time, this day. I will be glad to do that for you. But if you add yourself to the calendar, only you will see yourself in that calendar. No one else will. So that's why I have it set up. You have to leave those comments for me to add you to the calendar. And if it's a lot, more than 1 or 2 shows a week, you're more than welcome to email me and I'll add you to the calendar that way. Because once you open the calendar, you see everything that it's on there. And that's for every show, every time, every day, whatever they got going on. Maybe a title of how they do their show, what the title is, and that kind of stuff. Also, don't forget the question. The comments. I've been seeing a lot of y'all comment on the videos starting January 1st. But remember, I've only had one person follow the rules on those comments. And that was Yarn Again. She just did the first comment where you make a comment of the live show. You have to comment some type of topic that we talked about in the live show. If you just comment, love the show, sorry I missed it, that kind of, you're not going to get on the pie point wheel for the end of the month. It has to be a comment from a topic we talked about in the live show, and that includes bingo. So please make sure our hump day or any lives that I do during the month, you have to make a comment from something out of the contents in that live show. And so far, only one entry, and that is Yarn Again. She actually made a comment about something we talked about in the video, and that's what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to make those comments to be eligible for the pie points to get a box of moon pies by the end of the month. So
Teresa understood the assignment. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, you can comment all you would like, but to get your name on the box of moon pie giveaway, you have to give me a comment about something that you enjoyed or something about the topics that we talked about in the show. All right. So with that being said, like I say before, in each and every show, if you would like to join us after the show is over, the link is at the top of the chat, pinned to the top. And like I say before, in each and every video, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. Until we meet again, later. Peace out. And y'all come back now. You hear?